The beautiful island of La Palma, Spain has had quite a lot of historical seismicity due mostly to volcanic activity. On the island, two volcanic domains can be distinguished: the rounded northern third, or Taburiente domain, and the elongated dorsal domain from Taburiente in the southern tip of the island. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we will talk about La Palma Volcano Eruption and earthquakes. So make sure to stay till the end of the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to keep updated with all our videos. La Palma, officially San Miguel de la Palma, is the Canary Islands' most northwestern island. La Palma is the fifth largest of the 8 central Canary Islands, with an area of 273 square miles. At the end of 2020, the total population was 85,840, with 15,716 people living in the capital, Santa Cruz de la Palma, and roughly 20,467 in Los Llanos de Arellano. The Roque de los Muchachos, at 2,423 meters, is the tallest mountain in the Canaries, second only to the summits of Tenerife's Teide Massif. Leopold von Buch, a German geologist, visited the Canary Islands in 1815. The Spanish word for cauldron or enormous cooking pot, caldera, was brought into the geological lexicon from his visits to Tenerife, where he visited the Las Canadas caldera, and later to La Palma, where he visited the Taburiente caldera. The Caldera de Taburiente National Park, one of the Canary Islands' 4 national parks, is located in the island's center. Like the rest of the Canary Islands archipelago, La Palma is a volcanic ocean island. The volcano rises nearly 4 miles above the Atlantic Ocean surface. There is road access from sea level to the peak, which is marked by an outcropping of rocks known as Los Muchachos, the Lads, at 7,959 feet. The Roque de los Muchachos Observatory, one of the world's most prestigious astronomical observatories, is located here. Volcanism and eruptions. Like the rest of the Canary Islands, La Palma was produced as a seamount by subsurface volcanic activity. La Palma, together with Tenerife, is the Canary Islands' most volcanically active island, having originated 3 to 4 million years ago. Its base is nearly 13,123 feet below sea level, and it rises to 7,959 feet above sea level. The Caldera de Taburiente was formed when the Taburiente volcano erupted with a massive landslide around 500,000 years ago. Since then, erosion has revealed a portion of the seamount on the caldera's northern side. After a seismic catastrophe struck the island, the volcano began erupting again on September 19, 2021. More than 2 weeks after erupting, a volcano on the Spanish island of La Palma in the Canary Islands is still exploding and spewing lava. On the western side of the 85,000-person volcanic island, unstoppable lava flows have destroyed over 1,000 houses, and authorities have warned of new risks such as poisonous fumes, volcanic ash, and acid rain. Where is the volcano in La Palma? The volcano erupted along the Cumbre Vieja volcanic ridge in La Palma, one of Spain's Canary Islands archipelago's 8 volcanic islands off the northwest coast of Africa. The Canary Islands are popular with European tourists, and Tenerife, the nearest island, is home to Mount Teide, one of the world's largest volcanoes. The island of La Palma is made up of 2 primary volcanic complexes, one huge to the north and one smaller to the south, both of which erupted on September 19. The last eruption on the island occurred in 1971. How did scientists know the eruption was coming? Scientists had been watching the buildup of subterranean magma beneath La Palma for a week and had been able to predict an eruption, allowing nearly 7,000 people to flee. They discovered almost 20,000 earthquakes in an earthquake swarm, which can signal an impending eruption. What caused the volcano to erupt? The Canary Islands Volcanology Institute estimated that 388 million cubic feet of molten rock had been pumped into the volcano 3 days before it erupted. Magma is created within Earth's mantle, and below La Palma, magma is probably being generated continually at depths of 100 kilometers or so, said Professor David PYLE, a volcanologist at the University of Oxford, to Sky News. Those magmas will occasionally accumulate and break through, pushing up into the Earth's crust shallow areas. When the latest swarm of earthquakes began a week before the eruption, scientists noticed that they were occurring at a shallower depth than prior years. They were able to examine satellite photographs that revealed surface deformation and were convinced that they could discern magma flow toward the surface from these. Before the eruption, a 4.2 magnitude earthquake was observed, which saw 2 fissures open up and bright red magma bubble up into the air. How has the eruption developed? Officials have cautioned that the volcano is far more aggressive now, 2 weeks after the initial eruption, with new fissures opening on the north side of Cumbre Vieja triggering massive explosions, lava flows, and the collapse of part of the crater. As the second weekend of strong volcanic activity came to a close, more earthquakes struck, with 8 more registering magnitudes of up to 3.5. Professor PYLE stated that scientists would now measure the amount of gas emerging from the volcano, assess whether the magma composition varies over time, and measure the amount of material being evacuated to determine how quickly the volcano is erupting. With them, they'll be forming an expert judgment in terms of the eruption's course, whether it's waxing or waning, he explained. In this situation, they're using all of their resources to figuring out what's going on during the eruption, and that will tell them whether or not they should expect the activity to extend for days, weeks, or months. Over the last week, officials in La Palma have registered 1,130 tremors in the area. According to the LaGuardia Civil Police Agency, explosions hurled ash about 15,000 feet. 2 lava rivers have eroded the slope, destroying homes, banana crops, and infrastructure. Despite the devastation, which includes 1,000 houses destroyed across 1,750 acres, scientists anticipate the lava flows will continue on their current path and not move into undeveloped areas. How long could the eruption last? Scientists are unsure how long the eruption will endure, with predictions ranging from weeks to months. In 1971, the previous eruption lasted slightly over 3 weeks. The most recent eruption in the Canary Islands occurred in 2011 and lasted 5 months underwater off the coast of El Hierro Island. Angel Victor Torres, the regional president of the Canary Islands, said he has no plans to evacuate any more families. Still, he has committed to buying roughly 300 homes for those who have lost theirs. Pedro Sanchez, Spain's prime minister, has also pledged €206 million to repair the island and make it safe for tourism. While scientists could forecast the eruption, Professor Mike Burton, a volcanologist at the University of Manchester, told Sky News that determining how long it would last was the tough thing. It's amazing that we can predict when something like this will happen, but it's difficult to predict how it will unfold once it does. I believe the greatest thing we can do is keep an eye out for signals of waxing and waning activity and increased and decreased activity. The most recent eruption lasted nearly 3 months, but each eruption is unique. This one appears to have begun with a faster rate of lava eruption than the 1971 eruption, indicating that it is already more powerfully supplied. That could suggest it lasts longer, but you should avoid making any deterministic forecasts. We must wait and see what nature will do. Casualties and injuries. The longest eruption on La Palma has destroyed over 3,000 local structures, engulfed significant expanses of agriculture and lava, and driven thousands of residents to flee their homes. On the 80,000-person island, no injuries or deaths have been directly related to the eruption. On much of La Palma, life has returned to normal, albeit a sector of the southwestern side has been particularly heavily impacted. The Canary Islands are a popular European vacation spot off Africa's northwestern coast. Economy. Agriculture and tourism are the mainstays of the local economy. Bananas are farmed all over the island, with large banana farms in the Los Llanos de Aradan Valley on the island's western side. Strelitzia, bird of paradise flowers, oranges, avocados, and grapes are among the other crops, which grow well in the volcanic soil. The wine made from the grapes is well regarded. Ranchers in the area raise indigenous cattle, sheep, and goats, from which they make goat cheese. Fishermen capture fish for local markets. Climate. La Palma has a mild and steady warm tropical hot semi-arid climate. Winters are mild and summers are scorching. Due to its wet winters, it is heavily influenced by the marine Mediterranean climate. The weather is unusually overcast for a Canary island, as La Palma is significantly more exposed to marine air systems than easterly islands due to the Canary Current. The island's inland areas have a more humid climate, resulting in highly humid Laurisilva cloud forests in the island's heart, such as the Bosque de los Tiles Natural Park. I hope you enjoyed the video about La Palma volcano eruption and earthquakes. Subscribe to our channel, leave your thoughts on this fantastic video in the comments section, and don't forget to press the bell icon for upcoming exciting videos.